modem so I can have it off?
I mean, yes, I do, because I don't want it interfering with, like, the radio or whatever.
Well, I think it's the communication interference.
I feel like I've always been told, like, it messes up, like, instruments, the honest.
Their pain, and restrains himself from acting on their weak points, even when they're capitalizing on his.
우리 같이 이길 수 있어요? 정말요?
Ali is not some. Got her awesome channel on which she plays harp versions of popular video game music. I had to put this video together on the run while traveling, so hopefully it makes sense overall. Remember to subscribe to this channel and hit that notification bell so you don't miss a damn thing. For now, my name is American Ben, and I'll catch you next time. Generation Ochi.
We do not feel justified in giving up what has come to the industry like a gift from heaven on the possibility that a hazard may be involved in it.
Scientists funded by the Ethel Corporation claimed that lead was a natural part of our environment and therefore not harmful to people. But Patterson wondered just how natural is the lead in our environment? And he had just the skills to find out.
He began by measuring lead in the oceans. If it were natural, he expected the concentration of lead to be the same regardless of depth. But if lead pollution had increased recently, it would flip unless we want them to. Or do they? Looking into the problem, Belgian investigators found reports of similar issues from big computer companies starting in the 1970s. In 1978, Intel reported some strange errors popping up in their 16 kilobit dynamic random access memory, or DRAM. Ones would spontaneously flip to zeros with no apparent cause. The problem turned out to be the ceramic packaging the chip was encased in, with the demand particles that affect our lives in ways most of us are oblivious to. This is possibly the rarest thing to ever happen 3 as not being random at all. So why does everyone pick them? Well, one argument is that this is just how people perceive randomness. 37. Does that feel random to you?
Yeah. Yeah, it does.
Yeah, 50 wouldn't be random.
No. It would be too hard.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's too sensitive.
Set a good example in that regard as much as I can. Has legal legislated guidelines to fairness has to be forced? I don't disagree with you, Poopkip. We could see that. The reason would be it would be false advertising. If this is a match, there's a level of expectations. Like, you are expected to do that, right? I studied business law. I think if you play the game like that, you can climb as good as you can one-tricking, because I think one-tricking is really good too. I think the optimal way of doing things is, you know, having a small hero pool and then picking the tank that makes the most sense in the situation, whether it's the map or the enemy comp, and then sometimes forcing yourself to play in suboptimal circumstances, because you will learn the limits of your character. You will learn not just be able to play in the optimal circumstances, because you'll learn details and things that you wouldn't otherwise learn. I think people look at this as like either it's like Bloods versus Crips, but it's really not that simple, right? Some people one trick and they just turn.
This child as an actual person that has a future where he's going to be able to see all this stuff. Like, where is this child's right to privacy? Where is his right to not be seen by millions and millions of people around the world?